Today we're going to be taking a look at my Metal Gear Solid collection. Alright, starting up here we have the Metal Gear Solid hardbound comic book. I really like it. Production quality is great. I mean, it's a good, solid book. The artwork is amazing. Here are my 20th anniversary Metal Gear action figures. I don't have either of the old Snake figures, which I kind of regret not getting them when I could have. But I got a Big Boss, Raiden, and Solid Snake. Over here is the hardbound comic book for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. I liked this a lot more than the first one. They do change the story a little bit in both of them, but I think it's a lot more well done in the second one. Starting with my games, we have Metal Gear for Nintendo and Snake's Revenge. Then there's Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation, Metal Gear Solid for the PC, Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy Color, Metal Gear VR Missions, Metal Gear Solid the novelization, Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel, Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes for the GameCube, Zone of the Enders with the Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty demo. Let's see. Then down here we have Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, the document of Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for the PlayStation 2, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for the Xbox, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance for the PC. Then up here we have Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. Down here we have Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence Limited Edition. This is the pre-order bonus for Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. Then I have Metal Gear Solid Acid, Metal Gear Solid Acid 2, and Super Smash Bros. I also have the demo disc for Snake Eater that came with PlayStation Magazine. I'm not quite sure what that is. Also have Metal Gear Solid 4 Limited Edition and Metal Gear Solid the Essential Collection, which I haven't bothered opening. I have enough copies of all the games that are in here basically, so that I just bought that for collector's sake. It's probably one of the few things I've bought for collector's sake, but that is a pretty complete Metal Gear Solid collection. As you know, Smash Bros. Brawl, Snake is an unlockable character, so that's why I group that with my Metal Gear Solid collection. The only thing that I'm missing from my Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear collection, is the Commodore 64 version of Metal Gear, which I'm going to go ahead and assume that that's impossible to track down. And the only other thing I'm missing is the Sega CD game Snatcher, which, while not technically part of the Metal Gear series, there are thousands of references from Snatcher referencing to Metal Gear, and there's a ton of Metal Gear Solid references in Snatcher. Like in Metal Gear Solid 4, the Metal Gear Mark II, there's a Metal Gear Mark II and Snatcher that's virtually identical. The only difference is it has legs on the Sega CD version, and in Metal Gear Solid 4 it has wheels. And Professor Madnar Petrovich, or whatever, who makes Raiden into a cyborg, he appears in Snatcher. He's the main protagonist in that game. But that is my complete Metal Gear Solid collection. Oh, and the only other thing I can think of that I don't have is the Pizza Hut demo for Metal Gear Solid that came out back in like 1998 or 99 or whatever, and my brother does have a copy of that. So someday I'll probably pester him about it, but I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, that is my entire Metal Gear Solid collection. Thank you very much for watching.